Well, it's 6:30 right now, and I've been up for about an hour. I watched the sunrise, and by up for an hour, I mean just not hiding. I got up right at the first sign of daylight, went to the bathroom, but this is where I stayed last night, underneath this tree. Just back here underneath these branches, and they're pretty sparse up here, but down here near the bottom where I stayed, and you can see I cleared out pine cones and whatnot, so I could have a halfway decent place to lay down. But yeah, didn't see anybody in the park last night, not even security. I stayed pretty warm. I have all my clothes on. If I didn't have all of what I had, I definitely would have been chilly. But where I stayed was just yards from that small pavilion right off of Prospect. Pretty much right out in the open. I'm gonna walk over to the bigger pavilion on the other side of the park and charge up any electronics that need charging, and air out my feet. I'm really aching. My shoulders and my legs, my hips from laying on the hard ground, and I've got a bad knee, so it's aching me. So I'm over at the big pavilion now, where I was at last night, and I was looking through the garbage cans over here and found these two aluminum cans, and I found a couple of thumbtacks that somebody left behind that were probably used to anchor a tablecloth for a party or something. So I'm gonna take those and put them in my possibilities bag. So what I plan on doing is using these two aluminum cans to make a penny stove. I was thinking I was going to use my knife to make the holes in it for the jets, but now that I found those thumbtacks, I'll use them and not mess up my knife at all. I don't have anything to use as a wick, so I think I'll use some pebbles to stop the alcohol from sloshing around if I knock it. So yeah, and I do have glue in my possibilities bag. I brought that with me, so I should have everything to do that, to make it today. Then I'll have to get some fuel along the way. But yeah, so beyond that, I just wanted to talk about resources here. I didn't talk about that at all yesterday. Here at the park, there are public restrooms, and at these pavilions there are sockets that I can use to charge up my handheld camera and my phone. And another resource here, water fountain. I'll definitely be filling up my bottles of water before I get out of here. Looks like the sun's about to come out, actually. It's burning off this hazy early morning stuff. It's supposed to be a nice day, mid 70s, clear skies. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and plug that stuff in, and then I'm gonna get to making this alcohol stove. So here's the finished penny stove, complete with pot stand. The pot stand stands a bit tall. I'll have to tinker with it a bit. I believe that it was from a alcohol bottle, and this was used to secure a cork. But I'll have to let the penny stove, the adhesive that holds it together, cure for about 24 hours, maybe a little bit more, before I attempt to use it. But after that, I'll get some fuel for it, and hopefully we'll have some warm coffee in the morning, because that would be nice. So it's about 8:30 and the morning haze is burning off. I walked over here to the amphitheater that is adjacent to the lagoon where I was hanging out last night. I came over here because it's a lot sunnier over here. It was shady over there near the pavilion. It's definitely a lot warmer out now. Going to be taking off my pants and getting down to shorts here in a bit, and I'm probably just going to spend most of the day here at the park. I'm hurting a lot, like I said earlier, and I just want to rest up, maybe catch a little bit of sleep, but that's probably just a pipe dream. But yeah, I really don't have any plans for the day, except for I want to be downtown on the riverfront by 6 p.m. and it's about an hour's walk from here to there, so as long as I'm out of here by 5, I should be good. It's Labor Day weekend, and tonight, Friday night, There's a festival down on the riverfront, and then tomorrow night there's more festivities. Sunday there's nothing really going on, but Monday is Labor Day, so there'll be the Labor Day celebration and parade downtown. So I'll probably be spending a lot of time around the riverfront this weekend. One thing you may not immediately consider is foot health. As with any adventure that involves a lot of hiking or walking, if your feet, which is your only mode of transportation, give out on you, such as a bad blister or just getting too wet and wrinkled, trench foot, you could be in trouble for a few days. So it's important to air out your feet at least once a day, if not twice. Personally, I don't ever sleep with my boots off when I'm out here. So that means during the day, usually in the morning, and then in the evening before dusk, I'll air out my feet and my shoes so that I don't have any problems. So that's what I'm doing right now. And my feet are pretty well calloused from walking a lot, so blisters don't usually come to me. It's more about keeping them aired out and not getting trench foot. So it's about 3:45 and I've been spending the entire day here around the amphitheater and the lagoon. It's time for me to get moving, so that's what I'm gonna do. I made it from the park to downtown Peoria in about an hour. I'm right now sitting in the plaza outside the courthouse. I'm planning to go down to the riverfront here in just a bit. There's supposed to be some band playing. Look what I found. 2 zip ties right here down on the riverfront on this trail. Those are going with me. I'm down at this festival down on the riverfront. Costs too much money to get in, so I'm just hanging outside.
It's sacred and it's all hallelujah. It's okay. You're not a bad person. Away, 'cause you only bring me down.
This area is right off the riverfront, and it would be ideal, and that's why it looks like it's used often. So, used often equals a no-no for me. But yeah, this is just yards from where that festival is happening. I went to West Peoria. I never found any place to ditch my bag. I went over to a bar that I know people who hang out there. I never went in. I just hung outside for an hour or so. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing, and now I'm walking to go find someplace where I can lay down. I've got an idea. I really didn't check it out, but I just thought of it a little while ago, and now I'm going to go check it out. Everything's closed. Well, the bars are still open.